Okay, I'm trying to figure out whether or not streaming or not. Are we streaming? Please show up. I'm trying to figure this out. I'll start the stage after this. We'll get some debates going. Where is it though? Where is it? It says I'm live. What's going on? Did I connect it wrong? That could be, that's possible. Don't see why I would. There we go. Beautiful. Where is it though? I don't really like my mic. I don't really like my mic for some reason. Where is it though? That's what it sounds like for some reason. Maybe it's like some issue with my mic. Yeah, we're gonna try to fix this. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, we'll listen now. That's possible. Don't see why I would. There we go. Beautiful. Mm. Oh, that's what it sounds like for some reason. Maybe. I mean, it's livable, I guess. Just figure this out. Copy that link. Make sure to get this in here. Begging for money. Amazing. Mm-mm. Okay, still figuring this out. Incredible. Okay, there's a lot of people in VC. Maybe I should just do a VC one. I don't see why I would though. Mm. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, today we're going to be talking about veganism. Veganism is going to be a very important topic, and you guys keep ignoring it on purpose. Why are you guys ignoring it? Because you're afraid to engage in the conversation. Whoa, wait, wrong link, wrong link. I'm streaming on YouTube, by the way, so if you come on up, no slurs or anything like that. Understand? So with those rules being said, if you want to come on up and have a good faith conversation about veganism, make sure to hit that Q button. Dot to dot dot. I also posted it on the live right there. So make sure to hit that same thing or the hands up button, whatever it's called, in order to come on up and talk about veganism. My stepdaddy's 18. Come on up, buddy. Anyways,
Oh,
no saying
so
slurs,
like
remember? Or on YouTube right now. We're on YouTube. So
no,
what did I just say? What did I just
no,
say?
saying I'm not saying the N word.
Good boy, good boy. So anyways, what's
Yeah,
your
shouldn't
objection to veganism?
fucking. Why was I sent your IP address though?
I said, what's your objection to veganism? Are you going to answer the question?
Yeah, but why was I sent your IP?
What's your objection to veganism, stupid bitch?
Do you still finger 6-year-olds?
Yep. Now, what's your objection to veganism?
Oh, hold up, guy on me.
Guy on me. Of course, you have a bunch of guys on you railing you from behind. So, anyways, what's your objection for veganism?
Yo, did you say you had like 22 wolves coming in your ass?
Yes, but that's different because they're wolves. Throw me in the wolves and I'll come back pregnant. So, anyways, what's your objection to veganism?
I'd be vegan when I could eat meat.
Why be vegan when I could eat meat? Because eating meat causes deaths to millions of sentient beings, right? So, why do you cause deaths to millions of sentient beings when you know that's going to be the consequence?
Get good and fight for themselves.
Be good food for yourselves. That's not the question, right? I'm asking you what's the justification for it?
Because they're tasty.
Kids are tasty. So if I thought your 6-year-old's vagina or your 6-year-old sister's vagina tasted good, would justify me like spreading her legs and like drinking out of it?
Holy shit, you are a nonce.
Yes or no?
Holy shit, fucking #1 nonce,
Yes or
bro.
no? Yes or no,
You're a
bitch?
nonce.
Yes
You're a
or no?
nonce.
You're not. You're not. You're sounding like a bitch. Every single person knows you're a bitch. Every single person knows you're gonna pipe down because
But
you're a bitch. So, anyways, answer the question.
like,
It's a
the
yes or
answer is
no.
no.
Oh, it's a no. Why is it a no?
Because she's 6 and you're like 30.
And why is that bad?
Because you're like 24 years older.
And why is that bad? I'm asking for justification for why is it bad?
Because she can't give consent.
She can't give consent. Do you think the animals can give consent when they're getting railed from behind by artificial insemination devices?
Yeah, well, it's not me doing it, is it?
You're paying for that. So let's just say like you paid for me to finger your 6-year-old sister. Would it be justified?
I wouldn't
Yes or
pay you to
no?
do that.
Well, yeah, that's the point of the hypothetical. If you did, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, but I said no.
Yes or no?
I said no,
Okay, so no. So why isn't it justified in that scenario, but the other scenario is justified?
because this one's a human being and not a fucking animal.
Okay,
You
so what's the
fucking
trait found
retard.
of a human that's lacking of a non-human that justify killing said non-human?
Nigga, what?
Answer the question.
Yeah, repeat yourself.
What's the trait found of a human that's lacking of a non-human that justify killing the said non-human? An example of this trait would just be like intelligence if you wanted to say something like that. That would be like the
Yeah,
differentiating trait.
nigga, you speak like fucking XQC. Like, slow down your talking.
No. Anyways, answer the question.
Well, I don't even know what the question is because you keep yapping too
Okay,
fast.
what is different from a cow and different from a human that would justify killing the cow but not the human?
Well, because we've been killing cows for ages and they're tasty.
Oh, we've been killing cows for ages and they're tasty. Okay, so if we were killing
Like,
like black people for ages and we're also like raping black people for ages, would it justify us like continuing to do so simply because they're tasty?
well, we didn't rape them. We put them as
Yes or
slaves.
no?
And
Yes
plus,
or no?
since I'm not black,
Yes
I
or
don't give a shit
no?
about black people.
You stupid nigga, answer the question. Yes or no?
Don't call me a nigga, you nigga.
Hey, no saying slurs on my YouTube live. Anyways, yes or no?
What? To what? Sorry.
Oh, you forgot the question. You're just that lost in the conversation. You have no clue what's going on. Is that how low in your mental capacity is? You have no concept what's going on in this conversation. So yeah, I'll ask you the question again. Why is it justified in one scenario but not the other?
Why not?
Why not? Because it's not justified to like enslave and rape black people simply because it tastes good.
Yeah, but like, did you ever eat a black person?
Yep.
What did you?
We
You
know
ate
what
a
they
black
taste like.
person.
No, we know what they taste like. I don't have to
Yeah.
taste them in order to know what they taste like.
What do they taste like?
I already told you what they taste like. Black people.
No, I'm guessing it would taste more like char.
Why would it taste like char?
Cause they're black, fucking burnt, bro.
Whoa, are you saying they taste burnt simply because they're black?
That's
Very
exactly what
racist
I'm
and snarky
saying.
content. Okay, but
Don't you
anyways, do
call
you
me
think
a
it's
nigger?
justified to rape them simply because they taste good?
What animals? Yeah.
Black people.
No, I don't rape people or eat people because
Yes,
I'm not
would
weird.
it be justified? I'm not asking if you would do it personally. I'm asking whether or not it's going to be
I
justified.
don't know I don't know what kind of kinky stuff you're into, but like I'm not a part of it.
So you would say no, it's not going to be justified, right?
I'm saying I'm not a part of your kinky stuff.
And I'm asking you, is it justified or not? It doesn't matter whether or not it's going to be a kink of mine.
I,
Just because it is a kink of mine doesn't mean I have to like expose it to the rest of the world. I'm
so
asking
your
whether or not it's going to
so,
be justified.
so your kink is raping and eating black people.
It could be, but I wouldn't have to tell you that.
I mean, I guess you do you.
Okay, I think you're pretty stupid, and I think we're done with this conversation. He was really dumb, guys. Like, at the end of the day, he was a really big idiot compared to me. Every single time he tried to establish himself in any form in the conversation, he fucking failed. So, anyways, Milita's request or conquester. Why aren't you vegan?
Mm.
Uh, because I eat meat
Uh,
and it's really good.
okay, so if I think someone's really good, does it justify me like stabbing them to death for a hamburger? That's what you fucking sound like. You sound like you like are a chain smoker, but you sound so much of a downy like you can't possibly be a chain smoker in combination and in conjunction with that. So, anyways, my stepdaddy's 19. Or, my stepdad's 18. We're gonna have you down. I already know who you are. Shut up, bitch. Anyways, we're gonna have nobody's requesting. Why is there so many weird? What? What are these people in the crowd? Why do they all have like the same name? Eric, why don't you coming up? Hey, buddy.
Hello,
So, anyways, why aren't you vegan?
because veganism is not encouraged in the Bible. That's why.
Oh, so just because it does say something in the Bible means it's justified? Is that why?
In certain circumstances, it's really
I
what's
don't
the
know what you're
word?
talking about. So, anyways, I'm gonna ask you the question as soon as you're done with your autistic ramble. So, anyways, do you think it's justified to kill someone simply because it's not in the Bible?
Um, well, it doesn't say
That was a very clear question. I'm not sure if you understood the question or not. So can you repeat what the
Well, I mean,
question
you were
was?
speaking a bit fast, so I didn't really
Repeat the
comprehend what
question,
you were
dumbass.
saying. I mean, I didn't hear what you said. That's
Oh, you
why.
didn't hear what I'm saying. So you're not tracking the conversation. So, anyways, I'll repeat myself again. If something is not stated in the Bible, does it justify doing whatever we want to the thing that isn't stated in the Bible?
No.
No. So it's not going to be a good justification. So why was that your justification?
I mean, it's subjective, really, because
Oh,
think
it's
about the American
subjective.
Constitution, right? There's things that aren't stated in the Constitution,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
It doesn't mean that like it doesn't state you should go around
Killing and raping animals. Got you. So, anyways, what's your justification for eating meat? Go ahead.
oh, another thing is it's basically the easiest source of nutrients.
No, it's not.
I'd argue it is. Well, in terms of protein, yes.
What nutrients are lacking on a vegan diet?
What?
What nutrients are lacking on a vegan diet?
Um, well, protein is one of them. You'd have to
You can
actually
get
try extra
protein
hard
on a
to get
vegan
protein.
diet.
I'm not
Ceton
saying.
has like
Well,
70
the thing
grams
is,
of
I'm
protein
not.
per 100
Again,
grams.
okay, I'm not saying that it's impossible. However, the quickest source of protein is meat.
Quickest source of protein. So if you're just going to say that we can consume a bunch of ground beef to make up for all the protein that we lack on the vegan diet, that's going to be false because Ceton has 70 grams of protein per 100 grams, which is going to be greatly more than any sort of protein source that's going to be found in a non-vegan diet.
I mean, that's fine. If you want to eat seitan, that's fine. But I prefer to eat meat.
I prefer to eat meat because of the taste. That's the only aspect of it. So why did you say that in the first place?
Well,
It has nothing to do with
no,
the easiness or the bioavailability of it, right?
no, it is.
No,
Especially
it isn't because then
seafood,
you would eat Ceton
especially
rather than
seafood
that
as
because that's
well.
like shit for you compared to Ceton.
Well, shrimp also has quite a bit of protein as well.
Really? You think that eating a bunch of insects on the bottom of the ocean is going to really fulfill all your nutrients?
I mean, you can make anything sound disgusting
No,
like
you
that, I
can't.
guess. No, you can.
No, you can't. You can't make
I
anything
mean,
work for
plants
your
are
protein.
plants are disgusting organisms that live and thrive in the ground. That doesn't mean they're disgusting, right? You just the way you say something does not make it more or less disgusting.
Yeah, it just means it's a little more less nutritious, right? There's not a bunch of nutrients at the bottom of the ocean.
No, there's quite a few actually.
Okay, name some nutrients that you can get from shrimp that you can't get from a vegan diet.
Well, the thing is, I'm not arguing that the vegan diet is bad or anything like that. So, I mean, it would be
You're
useless for me to
arguing
state
that
that.
your meat
I'm just
eating is
saying,
justified. So I'm asking you, what's the
yes.
justification? You already ran through the last two justifications, which was just going to be based on health. Now I'm asking you, why is it the case, even though I debunked the health points, that you're still not a vegan?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about this one.
Yeah, I know you have to think really hard about this. So try using your tiny little ape brain to think for 1 second. P invincible. You better stop. You literally have a piss
I don't
mask. I
agree
don't
with
see
the
why you're talking to me like
racism.
that.
That's not nice.
Come on up, Peeve Invincible. Okay, Eric, while you think we're gonna have P Invincible up unless he's gonna be a beta male pussy. So anyways, oh, you're just afraid. Oh, P Invincible. Oh no, I have to like stroke his little pee pee for him to come on up and feel comfortable and get out of the nervous zone. So embarrassing of you, P Invincible. So anyways, I want you to come on up. I picked you, and since I'm a pick me, you have to come on up. So anyways, go on up. What the hell did I join into? You joined into a vegan activism session. So anyways, if you want to come on up, AC, I'm happy to have you up as well. Anyways, I'm just not on my PC. Yeah, your phone has a fucking mic. What is wrong with you people? You just don't have any clue what's going on. You don't even know that your phone has a mic? What is it? Nah, I'm good. I have no issues with veganism. Beautiful, but why aren't you vegan? I'm just listening. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just listening, guys. Bro, it doesn't work. Because there's no arguments for both sides. Yes, there's multiple different arguments for the vegan position. So basically, it's going to be the case that we should minimize suffering for sentient beings, and veganism is going to be the most adequate way to do so because we kill significantly less on the vegan diet than compared to a non-vegan diet. You sound like the nerd in my class. You are the nerd in your class. I don't see what you're talking about. I don't think we sound like at all. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, make sure to check out the YouTube live stream. We could boost it, and maybe you can even give me a dono. So yeah. Also, by the way, we're going to be debating Brother Maverick and Kent Horvid later on in the stream because Brother Maverick is actually an evil person. I completely disagree with that way we get our meat, but I still think meat is natural. Just because something's natural doesn't mean it's going to be morally justified to stab to death, right? Like rape is going to be natural, but that doesn't mean it's morally justified. Do you have a favorite video game? Yes, I do have a favorite video game. I would just say Roblox, Vegan Craft. I like quail eggs. That's disgusting of you, actually. Tell me why you don't eat meat. I've already told you why I don't eat meat multiple different times. You're just not tracking. So, anyways, I'll tell you again. I don't eat meat because it kills millions of sentient beings a year whenever I consume sort of a burger or something like that. You sound gay. I'm not gay though. Oh yeah, you're like one of those. No, I'm not. I'm not one of those. Whatever you're referring to. That doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, you're like one of those. Bro, turn on British mode? I'm not British. What are you talking about? Do you like the game SCP, Secure, Contain, Protect Foundation? No, what the fuck is an SCP? That doesn't even make any sense. SCP, what are you talking about? Nobody knows what you're talking about. You're in an entirely different realm. There are too many. Oh no, your autist brain can't handle it for 5 seconds. Oh my god, there's a bunch of different gay people that are coming at you, and whenever a gay person comes at you, like boner like sticks out so fucking far that you don't have the ability to think with your own brain because of all the blood that rushes down to your tiny little pee-pee. Understand? That's why you're so afraid of gay people at the end of the day. It's not because you have a ginormous dick that requires a bunch of blood, it's just because you have very little blood in your brain to start with, that all the blood that rushes down to your dick fails to even get it hard in the first place. The F is that. Shut up, P Invincible. I actually hate you. I absolutely despise you right now, okay? And I want you to come on up so we can continue this dialogue and continuously blow you the fuck out, understand? I actually hate this guy so much. Can we actually, like, execute him? Or, like, hang him? Or, like, slit his wrist? Or something like that? Step on up, buddy. Yeah, so real. TF is CB. Shut up, bitch. Yeah, P Invincible is a very rude individual that won't coming up. Man, it's really disappointing. I'm just thinking I'm better than every single other person here. It might actually be him in like comparison to every single other person. The Militas Conquestor. You can comment up if you want to. Anyways, why aren't you vegan? What's your objection to veganism?
Cause meat, protein, good.
And meat, protein, good. Is it true you're a nonce or is it a rumor? I don't know what the fucking nonce is. I don't see why people keep calling me that. No, I'm not. Why would I do that? No, I don't. That's a very big rumor. Why? Who would ever say that about me? Whoever does, I'm going to ban them. Whoa, why are you calling me a retard, Cat Snipper? Why don't you coming up? We will see how retarded you are compared to me. If you are getting like blown the fuck up by a retard, it's even going to be more invincible for you. It was P Invincible. So you call carnivores pedos. Yeah, all carnivores are inherently pedophiles. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at the end of the day. Like, if you want to continue to be a pedophile, you have to have some sort of good justification for it. This is so much better than the rehab clinic VC. So real. Yeah, we're talking about that. So you call carnivores pedos? Yeah, I do, because of multiple different reasons. So anyways, we're gonna have my stepdaddy's 18 up for a bit. So anyways, what's your objection to veganism, buddy?
Because they're tasty.
That's our tasty. So once again, if I liked your 6-year-old's vagina, would it justify me like stabbing her to death and like taking her pussy and like
But like,
stretching it out? If I
why do
just
you have
like
to
the
bring up
taste?
6-year-olds?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Why do you have to bring up 6-year-olds though?
Yes or no?
Well, no, because she's 6. You fucking
Oh,
weird
she's 6. Okay,
retard.
how old are the cows? How old are the cows?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you
Don't
have
really
no
care.
clue because you don't even understand what's going on. So anyways, the cows are about 6 months old when they're artificially inseminated, meaning they're shoved up the butt with something that impregnates them. Do you think that's going to be justified?
Yeah.
So it's justified to impregnate a 6-month-old, but it's not justified for me to finger a 6-year-old, just to be clear.
Yeah, bro. Gotta get dinner on my table.
Okay, do you think why isn't it justified for me to finger a 6-year-old?
Can't actually eat a 6-year-old unless you do.
Yes, so you can. Yes, you can.
Oh, like, have you ever tried?
Well, you can, theoretically. Doesn't mean I have.
No, you just said you can, so.
Yeah, just because you can't doesn't mean you have to do something, right? Like you have
Yeah,
the
but
ability
would
to
you ever
stroke to
try
my
it?
profile picture, even though you have before. It's probably a bad hypothetical, minute for mind. You
Mm,
have the
Why?
ability to like breed your mother, but you haven't bred your mother because you're infertile, right?
No, because I'm not weird.
No, because you're infertile.
Who the fuck are you speaking to? Didn't you say like you had 22 wolves coming in your ass at once?
Yes, because multiple different wolves coming inside me is empowering, right? So, anyways, I'm gonna ask you the question again. Why isn't it justified?
Because they're animals.
As they're animals. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the same exact question. So, what is a trait found of
Oh
human that's lacking of a
god.
non-human that would justify killing the said non-human?
Nigga, like you talk like XQC. Like I said earlier, slow it down.
Like I don't talk like XQC.
You do.
Anyways, answer the question.
Did you ever get that debate with Dean?
Yeah, I already fucking him up. I already fucked him up so bad that he had to like bend over and got super embarrassed by it.
Isn't that gay?
Yep, it is. And he liked
Wait,
it. He enjoyed it the entire time. He was sitting on his anxiety pen because of how bad he got stretched out by me.
mate, it's a fucking vape.
Mm-hmm. And I'm the greatest debater of all time. That's why Dean conceded against me.
You're not the greatest debater. You just
Okay,
yap
name
too
someone that's
fast,
better than me.
Dean.
I destroyed Dean. Do you want to see the footage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Anyways, do you have an objection to veganism? We're trying
Yeah.
to do vegan debates right now. So what's your objection to veganism?
Why should I be vegan when I
I'll
could
stomp on your
have
skull
a
if you ask
steak
this
for
question
dinner?
again. I've already given you the answer to this. What was
Nigga,
my
you're not doing
answer?
shit to me.
What was my answer?
So, like, why would I be vegan if I could eat
What
a
was
steak?
my answer to that question?
I don't know. It's probably something about fingering 6-year-olds.
Nope.
Yeah, it probably was.
Even if it was, that wouldn't actually track with the dialogue tree we went down. So anyways, I'll ask you again, what was my answer to that question? Why am I not vegan?
Who the fuck is DMing me?
And if I could damn me, shut up, bitch.
Why?
We're putting you down. We're putting him down. We're putting him down. We're putting my knee on his neck like he's fucking George Floyd.
Hello.
Anyways, Milita's Conquester, what did you have to say for us today?
So basically, lava, chicken, Steve's on.
I didn't even kick him. He went down because of how embarrassed he was. You know how much of an embarrassment you have to be to come up onto the stage and sing "Chicken Jockey"? That's so cringe. Kill yourself. Okay, we're gonna have my stepdaddy teed up. We might do some TikTok debates later on because of how
But,
bad you
like,
guys are compared comparison to me. So, anyways, what's your
like,
objection? Actually, we're gonna go
chicken
down
jockey.
nigga
Sorry.
jockey. That's you. So,
Don't
anyways,
say racial slurs.
yeah, this is YouTube live. I'm on YouTube live, so it's no saying racial slurs. So I'll ask you
Yeah,
again.
so why'd you say nigga,
I'll
you
ask
dirty
you
nigga?
wait. I'll ask you a different question, actually.
Yeah, good boy.
Yeah, actually, no, I'm not gonna ask you a different question. Do you have an objection? Do you have an objection to, let's just say, wolves coming inside somebody?
Yeah, it's a bit like furry. Are you a furry?
What's your objection to it?
Like, why would you want a wolf coming inside of you?
This is empowering.
How is it? You're literally getting bummed by an animal, mate. It's
That's not
claiming
what the
you.
context is, right? The context is
You're
whether or
you're
not a
getting
wolf is
claimed.
gonna. It's about the soul of the wolf
You're
coming
getting
inside you in the
claimed.
first place. It's about the
Oh,
soul of the wolf. It's not an actual wolf coming inside you.
but like, if you could have a wolf come inside you, would you want it?
Yes,
Why?
because it's empowering.
How is it, bro?
Because it just said the soul of a wolf coming inside me would be an amazing thing. It would make me stronger in every single conceivable way.
No, so like, what's your objection about like, why do you hate people that eat meat?
I already explained this because they're mass murderers and torturers.
Yeah, but like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, murdering and torturing is just going to lead to less well-being in a society. And my normative ethical theory states that if it's the case that someone's going to lead to more disutility, then it's also going to be the case that we shouldn't do it in the first place, right?
Yeah, but like, why would I be vegan when I could have a nice steak on my
Yeah, I just told
plate
you
for
why I'm
dinner?
not going to be non-vegan in the first place. You just asked me why murdering is going to be wrong. I just gave you the justification for murdering being wrong, right?
Are you crashing out? Calm
What was my
down.
justification for murdering being wrong?
I'll answer once you calm down.
What was my justification for murdering being wrong?
Are you calm down now?
What was my justification, buddy?
Are you calm down though? Like, you need to answer that question.
Why don't you calm down? Calm down. So,
Gay
anyways,
ass
answer the
fucking
question.
nigga, fucking gay boy, fucking faggot. No way you start fucking
Hey,
moaning.
No slurs on the TikTok live. No
Shut the
slurs on the
fuck
YouTube
up, you
live.
dirty
Shut
faggot,
your big
nigga.
ass up, you
Just
little
started
stupid bitch.
moaning.
Anyways,
Fuck are you gonna do about
you're
it, you fucking
panting
chink?
already. You're running out of breath because of how fat you are. Your fat flops are sagging around you. You're like jiggling around your
No,
chair
I'm
right now. And I
wondering
can
why
hear
you
the
think
chair
it's
creaking at
6-year-old.
the moment whenever you say a racial slur like, F slur, I'm gonna wiggle and jiggle my titties. That's what you're
Why
saying
you?
right now. That's what you're doing right now,
Hey,
right?
that's pretty weird to
Anyways,
think
I'm
of a
gonna ask.
15-year-old.
I know
Why
it's
you on my
shocking.
cock though? Why you on my
What,
cock? Like hop
what is
off.
that? What is that?
Hop
What
off.
is that?
Hop off my cock.
No.
What, do you wanna stay on my cock?
No.
Fucking faggot.
Anyways, you can't say that. This is YouTube Live and TikTok Live. You can't say that. Please don't say that again. If you say it again, I'm gonna have to ban you.
Like hop
What's
off. Well,
that?
you're gonna have to say please again.
No. Okay, that's what you get if you're gonna be an ignorant freak, okay? If you're gonna do this the entire time, then might as well like kick you from the stage in the first place. There's nothing interesting about you. So we're gonna have Milita's Conquest or Milita's Conquest, or I want you to come up, buddy. What's
Okay.
up? What's your objection to
Hello.
veganism?
So basically, meat,
Actually, we
good,
have a better
protein.
we have a better question to go under. This is so boring. You guys are so bad compared to me. I forgot I'm like a legendary debater compared to every single other person in the server. I'm literally him on every single conceivable scenario. I've destroyed every single person. Not a single non-vegan's ever beat me in a debate. We need more toxic row schoolers. There was this one row schooler the other day that actually like put up a bit of a challenge. It was like fun bullying them the entire time. What was his name? Her name. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to remember. All right, Carries. Carries was a fucking retard that I destroyed for like 10 minutes straight. World's most narcissistic man ever. I'm not a man, by the way. Row school is just going to be Roblox school. Yeah, Carrie's the same dumb bitch I like fucking raped for like 10 minutes in a discussion about veganism and abortion. I'm not being rude to Carries. No, I don't really want to. Actually, yeah, sure, we could do that if you want to. But Carries is also retarded compared to me. Like every single time I talk to Carries, I like fucking blow the fuck out of her. World's most narcissistic whore ever. I'm not narcissistic. Oh yeah, we need to have some sort of like music or diss track up. Yeah, we're gonna be going to there. I have to find my fucking playlist real quick. Okay, so my daddy's stepdaddy's 18. My daddy's stepdaddy's 18. Why don't you coming up? We're gonna have a quick rap battle compared to my daddy's 18. So, anyways, I'm trying to find a beat. Hold on, I gotta get my second phone. Yeah, you're here by the way. Speak, bitch, speak.
Nigga, I'm waiting for you. Like,
Hey,
holy
no saying
shit.
that, no saying that, no saying that, no saying
Like,
that.
hop off my cock, bro. I'm waiting for you to start.
No, you're gonna actually start for us.
No, you're fucking starting.
Anyways, go.
Nigga, you're starting.
I'm not starting. I've already said no racial slurs on the YouTube lives, dumb bitch. So, anyways, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I'll
Can
stop
you hear
saying
it?
nigger if you go
Wait. Can you
first.
hear it? Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
No, I can't.
How about now?
No,
Can anybody else hear it? I'm
no,
not a
no
guy,
one
by
can
the way.
hear it. No one can hear it,
I
bro.
literally can hear it. Do I have like
Yeah,
noise
well,
suppression on or something like that? I don't know what's going on.
you probably do have it on.
Where do I have noise suppression? Oh, I don't want noise suppression on. Okay, I'll just stream the beat then.
Yeah,
Ignore mode.
good boy.
Shut up, bitch. Yeah, so we're going to go to Ice.
Have you got anyone watching your live?
Yes, I do. I have 2 people.
Fucking hell, nigga.
Stop saying the N-word. What is wrong with this kid? I'm gonna ban him if he
Uh,
keeps doing this. Okay, you're gonna start, by the way. You're
no,
starting.
you're fucking starting.
Start. I'm not. So anyways, you're starting. Go ahead.
No, bro.
Hey, free. you're blown the fuck out. Just like
I'm
your
15.
mother when I blew her pussy up. She went all over the place, drum dripping just some more. And I kept going and I kept toying around with your 6-year-old vagina. And I hold
Oh
it
my
on the ground.
god, bro,
I
you
threw
had
you
to
on
ruin
the
it, didn't
ground
you?
and stepped on your head. I'm like Derek Chauvin when you're in bed. I be smacking every single non-vegan alive every single time they strive to survive. I end up murdering them on the beat or off the beat. Off the beat, I drop the beat and I stop the beat. When I hop the beat, when I hop the beat and I cop a beat and I hop a beat and I drop the beat and I smack all these non-vegans alive just like I'm a wannabe, a Hasanabe. And every single time they get in the way, oh my god, the beat froze. I blame it on free. Anyways, you're gonna come on up next. Go ahead.
Got one
Go ahead.
question.
Go ahead. You're up.
Why
You're
did
up. You're up.
why did you have to ruin it
Bitch,
about
you're up.
talking
Go.
6-year-olds
Spit it out. Spit it
vagina?
out. Spit it out. Go ahead.
Don't call me a fucking bitch, mate. You trying to get jumped?
Spit it out. It's playing right
What up,
now.
nigga?
Everybody knows you're getting like fucking blown the fuck out already.
Look at this fucking cringy, bro. It's so cringy.
It's so cringy, guys. It's so cringy. Just because I don't want
But
to be building rapping, it's gonna be cringy for every single other person. So, anyways, I'm gonna ask you again. Why aren't you vegan? So we can just go back around onto the debate thing if you want to, because you don't have the ability to actually rap and keep it in a freestyle battle compared to me.
I just wanted to hear you make a diss track.
I just want to hear you. I just want to hear you finish all over me. That's what you're saying at the moment.
I'm
I win.
15.
Another win for veganism. So, anyways, do you think you can depend a single proposition against me?
Yeah.
Name one.
Shit. Like, why are you vegan?
I already explained why I'm not. Why I'm vegan.
Hold on, Dr.
Actually.
Alpha. Aren't
What?
you the guy that said like you would let your mother get raped if she wasn't a vegan?
Yep. I
Yeah,
probably wouldn't act out otherwise or something like that.
like what made you say that though?
Yeah, simply because I don't think I would be able to intervene in the first place, and I don't think it would be necessary for me to intervene.
Yeah, but if you had the chance to stop it, would you?
If I had the chance to, probably not.
Just because she's not a vegan?
No, because it also takes some sort of deontological framework of ethics. So I don't think I would be responsible if I were in that scenario.
Yo, nigga, you're selfish as fuck.
Mm-mm.
You
No, I'm
fucking
not.
are. Yes, you are. Did you not just hear
You.
what you said?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I did. And I'm actually pretty selfless. You can have different beliefs than anybody. Yeah, you can. AC is actually cooking in the chat. Every single person is getting blown the fuck out by AC.
Nigga, who the fuck is AZ?
Bro, I keep choking on my potato salad.
Are you choking on the wolves?
Yep, that too.
Yeah, I
The wolves,
figured.
the wolves are kind of calmed down at the end of the day. They're getting castrated entirely.
Yeah. Have you ever worked on an oil rig?
Yep. His mother failed in raising him because he said he'd let her get raped. No, I didn't say that. Once again,
Yeah,
it
I mean,
takes
you
some sort
did
of
just say it.
deontological framework of ethics. I don't think it's going to be the case that I'm going to be morally responsible for any of his actions.
But holy shit, you talk like XQC.
You don't even understand my own position. You're saying that, oh, it's going to be a crazy, absurd position because it's counterintuitive. Like, no, it's not. I swear being vegan kills animals. Yeah, it does still kill animals, yeah. But the problem is, it's not going to be just killing animals that's going to be the problem at the end of the day, right? Like, the problem is just going to be the amount of crop deaths, and we're trying to minimize the amount of crop deaths, right? If we want to minimize the amount of deaths, then we all should go vegan in the first place. That's like the premise of the
Like,
argument.
if I have chickens, does that count as going
Yes,
vegan?
it does, because you're still exploiting the chickens for no reason, or still enslaving them. Like, you wouldn't enslave a black person, but you would enslave a chicken.
I mean, I would enslave a black person.
You would?
Yeah.
What's your justification for that?
I mean, they can do a lot for me.
Named one thing.
Pick cotton.
You can't even finish the sentence, fucking retard.
Like,
So
shut up,
anyways,
nigga. Like, hop off my cock.
no, I'm not hopping on it
Like,
in the first place.
like,
There's not a
bro,
lot to
like,
hop on since it's like a 1-incher. So anyways, I'm going to ask you the question again. Do you think it's going to be justified to enslave a black person? And if so, what's the justification for it?
because they can do a lot.
Because they could do a lot. So I think you could do a lot, right? I think your 6-year-old sister could do a lot. That doesn't mean I'm going to enslave her.
I don't think she really could if she's
Yes, she could.
6.
Yes, she could.
How many? What?
Yes, she
What are you
could.
gonna do with a 6-year-old then?
I'm just saying she could do a lot, right?
Yeah, and I'm just asking, what would you do with her?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying she could do a lot. That's all I'm saying to it.
Yeah,
There's
like
nothing else to it.
what
So,
would you
anyways, I'm
do
gonna
with
ask
her?
you the question. Just because somebody has the ability, would it be justified because your 6-year-old sister has the ability to do a lot of things? Would it be justified for me to enslave her? Yes or
No.
no?
Like, how
Exactly.
does
So
it
why
go?
couldn't it not justified in that scenario, but the other scenario is
Like,
justified?
bro, all I did was ask you is fucking having chickens vegan?
I said it's not because you're still enslaving the chickens.
Yeah, but like, what if they're rescued?
What if they're rescued? What? Chickens can be rescued? Yeah, you're still enslaving them even if you rescue them, right? Like I can rescue a dog and like chain it up in a basement or something like that.
Well,
Like I
no,
can
because
adopt a kid from an adoption center and chain it up in the basement or make it
no,
work on
'cause
the field.
the chickens I have are free range, bro.
No, they don't. Free range is a myth. Just because you have free range doesn't mean you're still enslaved. Enslaved just means you're being owned as property by somebody else. And that's exactly what you're doing when you enslave the chickens in the first place, or buy a chicken or adopt a chicken.
So like, would you rather me kill the chickens?
I'd rather you not take the chickens in the first place.
Yeah, but like, it gets taken from like slaughterhouses.
You take the chickens from slaughterhouses. You go up to slaughterhouses and take them.
Of course not, nigga. They're rescued
Hey,
from
no
them.
saying that. I'm on YouTube Live right now.
Me, you got 2 people watching you.
Yep. And they're getting really offended.
Yeah, prove it.
Yeah, the chat basically says like freeze or retard. I have a crush on Dr. Alfred's a retard. I have a crush on Dr. Alfred saying slurs because he's
Holy
insecure about his insight.
self-blaze.
No, that's exactly what people
Holy
are saying in the chat right
self-blaze.
now.
Wait, can we get a
Wait,
face reveal?
no, we're not getting a face reveal right now.
Why?
Because if I
Everyone
did, I
wants
would
it.
mock you. Because I mocked the fuck out of you.
Bro, everyone wants a face reveal.
Nobody here does. Actually, everybody here does secretly, but they don't want you to like beg for it. Like I know why you want to, but I'm not telling you why I want to.
Yeah, but like, why don't you want it?
Because I just said because I don't want to gratify your wishes. Because you're gonna do horrible things to my profile.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Horrible things. You just said that.
Yeah,
So,
like
anyways, we're
what?
getting really boring at this moment. So, do you have an objection to
Um,
veganism? Yes or no?
I mean, like, the only thing I could really do is just find out where you live, and I can just do that anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have an objection to veganism?
Yeah,
What is it?
why be vegan?
I've already explained this. What was my answer?
I don't fucking know something about fingering 6-year-olds.
That wasn't my answer.
Yo, are you cancelled on YouTube?
Nope.
How? I guess because you're not famous.
No, because I am really famous, and people are just making fun of you because of what you said.
Yeah, aren't they also saying you're really hot and shit as well?
That's really mean. So, anyways, we're gonna have him down. We're gonna have somebody else up. And if you disagree with the following, make sure to hit the Q button. All people have lives. They deserve to live, whether they're not a scum or not. Yeah, so true. Can I talk? Yeah, loser. You can come on up if you want to. Anyways, what's your
Hello.
objection to veganism, loser?
Hold on. I just have a question. Like, how famous are you?
Very famous. I just said this.
Are you more famous than me?
Yep.
So you have more than 10.8 million subscribers?
Yep.
Alright, what's your YouTube channel then?
Mr. Beast. So, anyways, answer the question. What's your objection to veganism?
Oh, shit, I ain't vegan.
Yeah, I'm asking you what's your objection? What's your reason for not being vegan, stupid bitch?
Because I don't like vegetables.
I don't like vegetables, therefore I'm not going to be vegan. So first off, there's not just going to be strict vegetable diets on a vegan diet in the first place. And second off, that's not going to be a good justification because if I didn't like the taste of, let's just say, meat or cows, for example, would that justify me like
Oh,
eating
don't go
dogs or
there. I
something
know
like
you
that?
like dick.
Yep.
Anyways, so, like, you know that there's nothing in, like, being vegan, right? There's nothing in vegetables or fruits and shit like that you can't get
Yes, there is.
from meat. And there's nothing in, like, everything is in meat. You don't need fucking vegetables. Vegetables will not save you from
Yeah,
anything.
you
You
don't
need
need
meat to
to, but
live.
it's going to be better for you if you eat the vegetables in the first place, for your health and for the animals themselves. So let's just say there was like some sort of plant of some sort. You could either eat that plant or you could eat plant
Like,
vegetable. Both have the same amount of nutrients. Which one are you going to eat?
shit, probably the black guy.
Really? So you would eat a bunch of black cock simply because you don't want to eat vegetables? That's what you're saying.
Bro, you didn't specify the cocks
Yes or
beforehand.
no? Yes or no? Would you eat a bunch of black cock over plants just because you don't like the taste of plants? Yes or no?
To be honest,
It's a yes or no, by the way.
probably
Just answer the
fuckingly,
question.
just so that I can disagree with you, probably.
You would. Okay, so what's your
Just
justification
to
for doing
disagree
so?
with you, yeah.
What's your justification for doing so?
I don't like the taste of them.
Okay, let's just say the black cock resulted in like a black 5-year-old getting raped in the first place in order for you to be able to eat that cock. Would it justify you like eating the cock in the first place in order to fulfill the desire you have?
Do you understand that you're just
Yes or
making
no?
this worse for yourself?
Yes or no?
Sorry, I don't even know the question. I zoned out for a minute.
Yeah, so if there was like two options, I already presented you the hypothetical in the first place. You would eat a black person over or a black cock over a plant, for example. Would you be the case that you would still eat that black cock over a plant simply because the black cock came from like a 5-year-old?
You're really confusing. The
Eating
question
the
doesn't
black
make
cock
fucking sense.
Eating the black cock results in 5 children being raped. Would you still eat the black cock?
Why the fuck would the children get raped?
That's the point of the hypothetical. Is it the case that you would still choose the black cock?
Hypothetically, let's say that if you
Answer
eat
my question, bitch.
vegetables, hold on, I have mine. So
Yeah, you
theoretically,
answer mine
let's
first.
say,
You're not going to answer my question with a question. You're going to answer mine first, right? So, anyways, what's against you?
all right, fine, I'll answer yours, and then you have to answer mine.
Go ahead. Answer mine.
No, I'd eat meat. I mean, I'd eat the fucking vegetables, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, perfect. So you would say that there's going to be a certain threshold of harm you wouldn't cross in order to fulfill your desires, right?
I'm not going to
Yes or no?
eat. I'm not going to eat meat if it means that every time I eat meat, a black kid's going to get raped. So yes,
Well,
there is a
that's what
certain amount of
happens.
harm.
But that's what
There's a
happens.
certain amount of harm that mean like yes, there is a certain amount of something that will force me not to eat meat, but not because I want to eat it. It is out of the fact that I don't want kids getting raped. But even asking that question is really weird, you know, asking a 15-year-old if he'd rather eat meat and then rape 5-year-olds, you know, that's really fucked up.
I don't care. So, anyways, the point is to illustrate that you're not going to desire your own pleasures over the pleasures of other people, right? Like you value the suffering that they have to witness to a certain degree.
All right, my
And
question
if you
now.
do value that suffering, let's just say the exact same thing happened when it comes to like eating meat or eating plants, for example. If you knew it's going to be the case that eating meat is going to cause millions of deaths and millions of rapes of sentient beings, would it be justified to still eat the meat?
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
What?
Eating the
I didn't
meat
hear what you
causes
say.
deaths and rapes to millions of sentient beings, namely cows, right? So you know that's going to be the case. So if that is the case, then would it be justified to eat the plant or the meat?
The cheese.
Not cheese, guys. So, anyways, back to
All
the
right, either way,
point.
my question now. Shut the
Go
fuck
ahead.
up. All right. So I lost my question. Oh, there.
Yeah, I know you lost.
So
How brain dead you are.
fuck up, cunt. Anyways, carrying on. So if you would you stop eating? Would you stop being a vegan?
I don't know how to answer the question if you don't even have the
Shut
ability
the
to
fuck
spit it
up.
out. Spit it out. Spit it out. Just go ahead. Stop rambling.
Okay. Would you stop being a vegan if it meant that nobody would ever get raped again? Or would you
Nobody.
rather get
Well, yeah, it depends on what you mean by
so?
nobody, right? What do you mean by nobody in this
Okay, okay.
case?
So would you rather be
No,
vegan
I'm asking you a
and rape
clarification
5
question, you stupid
kids?
piece. Rather
Okay,
be vegan.
theoretically, if you were vegan, every 5 seconds a kid got raped just because you were vegan. Would you turn to meat?
Well, it depends on the context.
So you just like raping kids. That's all I'm hearing.
No, that's not what I said because that's not my justification for being vegan. if we know it's going to be the case that being vegan is going to result in less rapes in general, because even including the 5-second thing, then it's going to be the case that being vegan is still the moral thing to do. So anyways, back to my point. You said it's going to be the case that, oh, you ran away. So anyways, we're going to have somebody else up. If you want to come on up, make sure to hit the Q button. If every time I ate meat and the kid got touched, I would eat meat every second. Whoa, that's horrible thing to say. What's up?
Yo, I just want to say, I don't fuck with vegetisms, but I don't fuck with little ass kids getting touchalized by like some Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all should go vegan.
Real.
And also, loser, your name makes sense because you are a loser for real. 1 out of 10 rage bait for real.
True. You got absolutely owned. I was in chapter loser. I F with
Sheep,
kids getting
about to
touched.
say.
That's horrible.
Sheep, I was about to say your debating skills are top tier.
Literally,
They're
I'm
like
the
so
master
scared of
debater
you,
here.
they barely can even think of a response. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm just on a whole nother level compared to them.
Like low key on something real. It's so difficult being me for it because of my genetics. I kind of feel this weird compulsion to eat fried chicken and watermelon, but
Oh
like
no.
I'm able to control myself. I can at
It's like
least
your
eat
genetic
watermelon. You know what I'm
disposition
saying?
to eat watermelon chicken. Yeah, that's great to hear.
That's all I wanted to say. Flip you, loser. Not you,
Real.
sheep. I love you.
Love you too. That's the way they all eat. If you love animals so much, then why TF do you eat all their damn food? At least the animals can be treated right before they turn it to another food product. No, I don't eat all their food. That's a stupid point to make. You're the one that's consuming all the food. You're the one that's growing all these crops simply because you want to have some sort of cow in the first place. I didn't know what the button does. Oh, you want to come back up? No. Okay, so go ahead. We'll have Looser back up. But he's pretty low IQ. He
All
might
right.
need some help. He might need to be walked through this. Anyways, what's up?
It's not my fault I'm autistic, alright? Leave me alone.
It is
Anyways,
your fault.
I also want to get this hood carry kid back up here. I want to talk to him for a minute.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Don't be scared.
Nobody's scared right now. You're the one that's running away from the conversation. You literally left because
No, I literally didn't even know what the button did. I just clicked it. Just chuck him back up here. Don't be a pussy. Just put him back up.
Okay.
What's up, loser?
What's up, nigger?
No saying racial.
Oh my
slurs
god,
here.
I'm so
No, shit, my bad.
Yeah, we can tell you're autistic. We can very much tell you're autistic, by the way.
Yeah, no, we can all tell, gang. I'm gonna keep it a static. You are very autistic.
Thank you.
Say the
Right.
N-word. I'm very cool.
You're stupid, N-word.
He must be trans. You gotta be trans.
Yes, I am, and there's zero problem with it.
I am too.
Okay.
Is that tough?
What's wrong with
That's
trans
So, how
people?
do you feel? Yo, loser. How do you feel about femboys?
kill them.
How do you feel about femboys?
Kill them.
Kill them.
Should have been
Shit,
aborted.
that's not tough. If you don't fuck with slim, thick twinks, then you have something wrong with your brainalisms, gang. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
No.
Sheep,
You have something wrong
unironically,
with
I
you.
think you should server mute him for as long as possible.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
I
good.
mean, you
So anyways,
could,
loser,
but I have like
you
another 80
said...
accounts.
Wait, loser. You said that you're not going to be vegan, so why aren't you vegan yet?
I'm not gonna be vegan ever.
You're autistic, right?
Yeah.
Do you drink milk?
Nah.
What do you eat in the day of your life?
I don't eat because I'm on special medication which cuts my hunger, so
You still eat sometimes.
I eat meat. Does that help you?
Okay, do you know eat meat causes autism?
No, it fucking doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Really doesn't.
Meat has proteins called casein, which casein causes autism at the end of the day.
Okay, so you're telling me that people that are born with autism
They're not born with
got it from the meat.
They got it from... Debate Boofy by...
You are born with fucking autism. If you're born with it,
yeah.
that's
Like if your mother's an alcoholic, or if your mother is a meat eater, yeah, you're more likely to become
Holy
autistic.
shit! I thought I was autistic. You must be on the fucking next level of the spectrum.
No, I'm not.
Holy shit!
It's besides the
Nah,
point.
G,
But
you need to
anyways,
get on the meat, bro.
No, you're.
You need to start eating some meat. That might get you some fucking brain cells back.
No, the meat actually causes autism in the first place. Like just because
No,
your
the fuck it
autistic brain
doesn't.
cells like make up for all the actual brain cells that you lost in the first place as a result means that you
Alright,
have.
so meat causes
Yep.
autism.
Casein cause autism. What'd you find?
Alright.
Nice AI chat overview.
Some
But the
families have
AI is only
reported
giving me autistic.
improvements in their child. Shut the fuck up! While some families have reported improvements in their child's symptoms after implementing a gluten-free or casein-free diet, proteins found in meat, right? Scientific research has yet to establish a definitive causal relationship between meat consumption and autism. So it's yet to be confirmed and most likely won't be confirmed because it's not fucking happening.
Retard. Did you know the studies actually just confirmed this, right? The studies just said that the families that were tested in this specific study in the first place actually were noticed like better symptoms within their children with autism, right? So that literally confirms my hypothesis.
I actually hope you commit suicide, eh? You're fucking annoying.
Annoying. So, anyways, what's your objection to veganism?
Don't like vegans, don't want to be vegan, not gonna be vegan. Do you have an issue with that?
Yeah, I do. Because you kill millions of sentient beings, you rape millions of half-year-olds or 6-month-olds every single year as a result.
What, do you mean the 6-month-old cows that I like to eat because they got good meat?
Yep. And you think it's justified to rape a 6-month-old?
Sweet. If that means that I'm getting me some fucking meat, I don't care.
Okay, so if I were to like rape your 6-month-old cousin, would it justify like me like getting meat as a result?
You know that's a whole different fucking thing, right? You know, you also just
Okay, so what's the trait found in
like
a
I
human
will.
that's lacking of a non-human that would justify killing the non-human?
Dude, this is great. This is all going on YouTube, so this is fucking awesome.
Yep.
You are telling a
Anyways,
lot of
answer the
things.
question. Answer the
So
question.
pretty much, you're saying, right, that you would rape my cousin.
No, I'm saying would it be justified? You said no, it's not going to be justified in that scenario, but it's going to be justified
No,
in
no,
this
no, no, no.
scenario. So
Don't
now I'm
change up your
asking you, would it
story
be
now.
No, I literally said if it was the case that I were to do so, would it be justified? That was the question, right? I wasn't saying that that's going to be an argument for my position.
Sure.
So anyways, you said it's not going to be okay in one scenario, but not the other scenario. So can you answer my question?
Well, one, that's because it's a human. Two, that's a cow. The difference
Right,
between me eating a fucking 6-month-old cow and you raping my 6-month-old cousin, my cousin is fucking human.
Yeah, and
The
if it
cow
is,
is
then
not.
what's the trait found of a human that's lacking of a non-human that justify killing the said non-human? So what is it that's true of a human that, if true of a non-human, will justify us like giving human rights to the non-humans? What's that trait? Go ahead. Don't be scared.
You are so fucking confusing.
Okay, so there's going to be something that's true of a human that you would say that gives humans the ability to not be killed or stabbed for no reason whatsoever. Oh, he left. Oh, what a loser. So we're gonna have male up. Male, more like beta male. So anyways, what's up?
Yo,
What's your objection to veganism?
eating things that doesn't contain animals,
What?
not eating animals, like milk or eggs or even any animal, right?
Yeah, that's what veganism is.
Okay, so
So what's your objection to it?
yeah, I just
Hey, little
told you, bro.
Ewok.
What?
I just told you, it's not eating meat or any animals, or
Yep, so what's your objection to it?
because I like meat.
Okay, so what do you think is going to be justified for me to like stab humans and black people to death simply because I like their taste?
No, bro, like Animals are not like
So
us
why is it justified one scenario but not the other?
because animals are not like us.
Okay, so what's the trait found of a human that's like to a non-human that would justify killing the said non-human?
Like you just can't kill a human to get
Yeah, so why can't I?
meat
Why can't I?
because they're human and they have a brain and they can understand and
Okay, do you think
they
cows
can
have a brain?
talk.
Yes or no?
They can
Do cows have a brain?
animals have yes, but they don't understand things that we can say. Or,
Okay, let's just say there was a disabled person that didn't have the ability to understand language. Would it justify us like stabbing them to death for a hamburger?
of course not, because
So
he's a
why?
human.
So then it's not going to be being able to understand things or understand certain words or being
His
able to say certain
species,
words in the first place.
his species is human. So
Oh, it's
yeah,
just going to be the speech. So let's just say black people had a different genetic composition to us that made them like a little bit less
bro,
human than us and made us of a
bro,
different species.
bro, bro,
Would it
bro, bro.
justify us like
All of
stabbing the
us,
black people to death for human?
okay, all of us are humans, bro.
No, it
Like
isn't.
you just
If you were to posit that black people had a different genetic composition that would allow them to not be human in the first place, then they're not human anymore.
no, they're humans still. They're still humans.
Really? So if they have a different genetic composition, which makes them a Homo sapien or not, then it's going to be the case that you think they're not human or they're still human?
Every species that have humans and can talk and understand, even if they are disabled, they are still humans.
They're still humans, right? And I'm positing that black people or a certain like subgroup of black people are not humans, right? In this hypothetical scenario. Would it justify
No,
us
they're still
stabbing them to
humans.
death?
Yeah,
No, they're
because
not. In
they
this
thought.
scenario, they're not human.
Okay, let me tell you something. They
They're not
thought it
human
was
in this
right,
scenario, so you can't say, "Oh, what if they are human?" Like that's not the point. That's not the point of the hypothetical.
but they're still humans, bro. Like, yeah, they're humans. You know it.
They're not humans in this hypothetical. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, sure. You can say what you want, bro.
And saying what you want, bro. So, anyways, I'm gonna ask you the same exact question. Do you think it's justified to like go across, let's just say, Neanderthals, right? Like you're one, for example. Do you think it would be justified for me to like stab you to death simply because if you're a different species than I am?
Species? No, no, bro. We are all
Why not?
humans. We should all respect each other.
In this scenario, you're not a human.
Bro, I'm a human.
What's what's a
Still,
human?
bro.
What's a human?
Have you ever ate an ethereal?
What's a human? What's a human?
A human, a baby that grown up from two humans.
A
Lol.
baby that grows up to a human. That's all there is to being a human. That's a circular definition.
Yeah, that's humans. Like, I don't know, bro.
A
Like you're a
human is
human.
someone that becomes a human. So, anyways, give an actual definition of what a human is.
Yeah, a human is a living being that can understand other humans like him, and yeah, humans. Like, what do you want, bro?
Another human being that can understand other human beings. Is that what your definition of a human is?
Yeah, bro. Humans. You don't know
Humans
what's
are
human?
humans. Yeah, very, very genius. Oh my
Can
goodness,
you
this
say
is an
what are?
entirely
Can you
different
can you
level of
say
intellectual.
can you say what's a human?
I want you to give a definition of what a human is. You still have to give me an
Yeah,
account of what it
I
means
don't
to even
know.
be
I
a
don't
human.
know. I'm asking you.
What are
I'm
you
asking you.
asking?
What is a human? I don't know, bro. Can you tell me?
Yeah, a human being is just going to be someone that's an offspring of a Homo sapien, has the genetic composition of a Homo sapien.
Okay, so that's what I just said. Like I said, a
No,
baby
you
from
said
two
it's going to be
humans.
somebody that grows up to be a human. That's not the same definition at all.
So someone who grows up to be a human is a human. Like,
Yeah, that's
bro,
going to
are
be
you okay,
true,
bro?
trivially, but that's not going to be a definition of a human being. Like, I wouldn't accept that
So
as a definition.
what's your target from this question?
Yeah, I'm saying that you have to define what a human being is because you keep going around in circles and saying, "Oh, yeah, all of us are human beings," even though in that scenario I posit that's not going to be a human being.
Okay, bro. Like,
Come ask the same
sure.
question again, please let me know. I don't
What do you
mind.
want, bro? Like, I don't know, bro. I'm still like waiting for you to say something,
I already have.
Perfectionism,
Okay.
where it's
and I
still
disagree with it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. You're boring. I won.
Sure, bro. Okay.
I won. Everybody knows he lost. He got absolutely owned. Oh, you guys are so boring. None of you guys are smart. You guys are all retarded. Okay, you can have coming up for a few minutes.
Okay. One thing, I got two things to say. Number one, as always, you're obliterating your opponents in just pure vocabulary. And two, fuck you, Colossus. Fuck you, Ashley, and fuck you, Angry Kid. I hope all y'all.
That's mean. No. Don't say that. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you, everybody. No. Don't say that. Scenario, but it's gonna be justified.
No.
So
Don't
now
change up
asking
your
you, would
story
it be?
now.
No, I literally said if it was the case that I were to do so, would it be justified? That was the question, right? I wasn't saying that that's going to be an argument for my position.
Sure.
So, anyways, you said it's not going to be okay in one scenario, but not the other scenario. So, can you answer my question?
Well, one, that's because it's a human. Two, that's a cow. The difference
so
between me eating a
just to be clear,
Yeah, bro, gotta get dinner on my team.
world's most narcissistic man ever. I'm not a man, by the way. Rose school is just going to be Roblox school. Yeah, Carrie's the same dumb bitch I like fucking raped for like 10 minutes in a discussion about veganism and abortion.